Alright, so this is the prototype for Infinite Gauntlet. This is a program that generates a hack. It's a very simple hack idea, and it does already. So we're going to load in at the save point here. Sorry, leave the save point. We're in the gauntlet. But this is not the gauntlet that you know and love. This is a generated version of the gauntlet that uses the level data from the original gauntlet to create this kind of like half-hack version of the gauntlet. So yeah, and then we're gonna go. Here's our little gauntlet left. With the energy tank. I'm not going to grab the energy tank right now. You'll see why in a bit. And we've got half hackified backup gauntlet. This is using the wave function collapse algorithm to do the level generation. And so it's based on the original levels. It reads the original levels and kind of learns things about how tiles are laid out and then tries to emulate that. Now we're back in the front of Gauntlet, but again, this is not the same front of Gauntlet that we were just in. This is a completely different version. I mean, I don't know about completely, but it is different. And so we can just keep going. In this seed, I've generated 4 versions of the gauntlet. So there's 2 fronts and 2 backs. And now that I kind of have taken some more damage, I'm going to grab this energy tank. The energy tank is shared across the different backs. You can make it so that they're... it's not that hard to make it so that they're not shared, but I kind of like the, you keep getting offered it, but then you have to decide when to take it style of things, so. Get hit by the spikes. There's little walls here. Yeah. And then this is the end. We're back at the start. This is the first gauntlet that we were just in with these little pits here. And if we go back through this direction, we'll wind up at the save point that we started in. I would like to save, thank you. So yeah, that's Infinite Gauntlet. This is a program where you can specify how many of each copy of each room to place, and it will create as many as you like, and then it loops back around on itself, like I just demonstrated. So if you're looking for some kind of semi-relaxing Super Metroid experience, you can generate 12 gauntlets or something and then just keep going through. And eventually you'll run out of energy and die. There's no way to get back to the original game. And there's no way to win the game. So we're just stuck in Gauntlet forever. This algorithm can be applied to generate new rooms in the style of other rooms that exist in the game, but it's not quite as good at doing other rooms as it is at doing gauntlets, so I decided to make this kind of like... Oh, I almost don't know it. Anyway, that's Infinite Gauntlet, and yeah, this is in my SM Rando GitHub repository. It's a IPython notebook for now, but it will at some point be turned into like a real program that you just use Python to run it. It takes about a minute to generate each gauntlet, so it's not that fast. Making the wave function collapse algorithm faster to run is maybe something that's on the list, but obviously it's doing some... I mean, it's doing some fairly advanced reasoning to generate these rooms that are so So nice looking. Unfortunately, it doesn't have any logic to ensure that you can actually get through each room. That's another kind of to-do, but if you set the similarity score high enough, it should be reasonably likely. Anyway, oh, boy. Yeah, it sometimes generates, like, it doesn't really know anything about the movement in the game, so sometimes it generates some weird stuff, but it's still pretty fun. And this is kind of a teaser for the other project that I'm working on, which involves actually just generating entirely new planets from scratch. So this is the, I guess, version 0 of that, you could say. Are we at the end yet? I think this is the beginning again. Yeah, this is the beginning again. Okay. Yeah, so have fun.